Do you ever feel like you're spending too much time inside? I've had exactly this feeling lately. Now working from home most of the time, and with the autumn weather now cutting the number of daylight hours down, I haven't been getting outside as much as I'd like. I believe we as humans have an innate drive to be outside regularly. So, to change things up, I decided to try making the most of the daylight hours by walking from sunrise to sunset. Here's how I got on. I've been walking now for about 45 minutes. I've covered 2.1 miles and it's actually quite a nice day. I actually had to come back home very quickly after setting off to get another coat because the one I had on was absolutely boiling. I felt like I was sweating within the first 10 minutes. So obviously that's not going to be sustainable throughout the rest of the day. So yeah, I'm just taking a chill walk along the river and it's good to be out of the house, getting outside and enjoying what the day has to offer. About 1 hour and 35 minutes in now, and I've got to say it's such a peaceful morning. It's nice to be out and about moving rather than sat in a chair looking at a computer screen all morning. Makes a nice change. It's now been 3.5 hours since the sun rose this morning and I've been walking for about 10.5 miles. It's been an absolute change of events as far as the weather is concerned. The sun has come out and the sky is blue. It's a nice contrast from the grey, dull and miserable clouds that we had earlier on today. It just goes to show the weather can change at the drop of a hat and it's making this walk a lot nicer. It's now 12:20 in the afternoon, about 5 hours after I set off this morning at 7:10, just before sunrise, and I've got to say I'm still feeling pretty good. This has been a really good form of cardio, just getting out and about, walking around. I've done about 15 miles so far, and to be honest with you, it's good training for an event that my brother and I stupidly signed up for next May, I believe, our first ever 100-mile race. Yes, you heard that right. 100 miles in a single race. It's going to be crazy. It's along the River Thames, so we'll get the training going at some point very soon, obviously, with it now being November, and I think this is a good start. So without further ado, let's keep going until sunset. So I'm not really sure where I've gone at the moment. I've just followed a sign that said public footpath. Decided to follow it, and I'm just looking for a sign now to get out of this footpath, so stay tuned, let's see what happens. What is grim is that every 10 seconds I'm actually walking into a spider's web and I'm having to claw it off of me. So you can tell that this path hasn't been walked down that much very recently. Why do I do this to myself? I'm doing a walking challenge. I've decided to climb the most steepest hill I could possibly find to get a bit of elevation, to walk along this nice patch on the North Downs. It's 1:20, 18.5 miles down. Despite there being just under 3 hours until the sun sets at approximately 4:10 today, feels like the sun is already on its way down now. It definitely looks like it is shutting up shop for the day and it will be making its descent very soon. $20 miles on the clock. The feet are hurting slightly, not too much. And to be honest, I'm actually happy that it's managed to stay relatively decent weather-wise all day. It was forecast to have a little bit of a light drizzle in the mid-afternoon, but hasn't happened. And we got about 2 hours to go before the sun sets. It's been a good day so far. Let's keep going. So we're just over 1 hour until the sun goes down, and oddly enough I haven't really been that hungry today. It was the same when I walked 100,000 steps, which was another challenge I did earlier this year in April. Wasn't hungry until the challenge finished and then I ate like a horse, so I'm sure that'll be the same today. But yeah, for now, not really that fussed, to be honest with you. And finally, about 9 hours after I set off this morning, I've just arrived back at my place as the sun has set. I've walked about 26.4 miles in a day, about 56,000 steps, and I'm pretty knackered now. It's been an absolute blast. It was great to actually get out and about, seeing things, walking, getting moving, rather than just sitting in front of a desk all day, which is what I've been doing recently. So it was a really nice change of scenery. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Would you ever walk all day from sunrise to sunset? Let me know. I've been Craig. Thanks very much for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you again in the next one.